Hello guys, Robabat1 here, and today I am doing a Konami Fix the Banlist video for you guys. And today we're going to be talking about a card that I don't think that will actually get hit on the next list, but it's something that Konami should do just preemptively. And it's the reason I don't think they're going to do it because this deck effectively doesn't become one of the most powerful decks in Yu-Gi-Oh! Until after we get the ban list, depending on if we get those hits that I was talking about in the last video. And also it doesn't become as powerful as I believe it will be until we get a certain card from Circuit Breaker. So this deck, it's a very powerful deck even now. It got a big boost from the Link format as well, which is another reason why I think this specific card should be hit. And the card we're basically going to be talking about is Union Hangar. Yes, the ABC Field Spell. Now, why are we talking about Union Hangar, and why exactly do I think that ABC of all decks could become one of the most powerful decks in the Link format? Now, looking at what we've seen so far from ABC, before the Link format, last year at YCS Liverpool, it got into the finals, I believe, but lost to BA, mainly because the guy playing the ABCs or whatever was an idiot. I can't really remember if it actually did make it to the finals. I knew it was in definitely the top 32. But looking at it then, it crept its way all the way to the top of that, all the way to the top of the YCS Liverpool level, plus ABC in general have a very powerful boss monster known as ABC Dragon Buster, which we all should know about. And looking at ABC now, just looking at it from a standpoint of how can Konami not hit this? It's like, oh, Konami, this deck is going to be a super powerful deck. If you don't hit this super powerful deck, we are going to have lots of problems. So what I was thinking, why Union Hangar should be hit, I think it should probably be hit to maybe 1 or 2, just to slow down the consistency of the deck a little, because we do have a lot of search cards in this format for field spells, and we're going to be getting another one soon, which is a trap card. But right now, ABCs can easily abuse the Link format, and that's one of the main reasons why ABC should get hit by hitting Union Hangar. One of the reasons for this is also because in ABC alone, you can easily summon a go through just like everything else, make a Decode Talker. But the thing with ABCs is they can actually summon Decode Talker using their free materials, trigger all 3 effects of A, B, and C in the graveyard, and then continue to summon ABC Dragon Buster, which is something that most decks don't actually have ever been able to do. And because of this single fact alone, I believe that ABC should lose some of their consistency, mainly being through the Union Hangar, being it hit to 1 or 2. I believe it should be hit to 1, but 2 is more realistic in this approach, because sure, even if it's hit to 1, it will be very hard for the deck to cope, but it won't be dead. In this respect, the deck will still have easy ways to search Union Hangar through cards like switch rotation, set rotation. It will also have the terraforming at 1 if Konami do hit terraforming at 1, which they should do in my opinion. And from what I'm seeing from ABC right now, is that they're playing both set rotation and terraforming maxes, just so they're able to get to Union Hangar as soon as possible, because it is the most powerful card in the deck. So if you hit Union Hangar, you're essentially hitting the consistency of ABC, which then along hurts the entire deck, which it needs to happen. Because with ABC, the reason it was so powerful when it first came out was because it pretty much power creeped every other deck. And obviously it was only power creeped for one set, but after that set, I believe we did go into a triangle format again, where ABC was obviously the weakest of that triangle, but it still was a very, very powerful option. Mainly because when you look at ABC in that one format, the decks that I seem to remember is ABC, ABC, and BA, because BA won the Liverpool YCS, so why wouldn't I remember that? And looking at all of it from a whole, that ABC single-handedly power creeped out of the meta. It Burning Abyss, as I said, the guy who was in Top Cut was a bad player, didn't realize he could win. It single-handedly power creeped Perform Agent Powers. It single-handedly power crept. What else came out then? Monarchs. What was the ban list then? I can't remember if the ban list was when that list was out. But it did single-handedly power creep a lot of things. So looking at it in a whole sort of situation, in the Link format, ABC is going to be very, very powerful. It will probably be one of the most powerful decks we will ever see for all of time. And knowing that, Union Hangar does need to be hit. Because I believe the standard combo for ABC right now is just get all your pieces in the grave by running stuff like Foolish Burial, anything that mills, and just play a ton of ways to get your stuff in the graveyard, such as Twin Twister and other things. But the deck also plays cards like the Dragoonity Field spell, which Dragon's Ravine. It plays Dragon's Ravine to give to your opponent or to use for yourself to be able to discard a ABC. Or it will play Union Hangar, and it also still plays the gadgets. It will still play Photon Thrashers as well, but it will play as many ways possible to be able to make the ABC Dragon Buster. I've also seen hybrids of ABC that use the Invoked engine as well, which I personally do not feel like this is a good one because it will take up your extra monster zone, stopping you from making ABC Dragon Buster. There are just a lot of different hybrids right now that will bring power to the deck. Plus when we get the Megatins that are coming out soon, this one here. Plus when we get the Megatins soon, it will bring so much more power to ABC, because we will also be getting the generic Link 2 monster, Proxy Dragon, which will just making Decode Talker and Proxy Dragon. With that, it will just be making Link ABC so much more better, just because you're going to be able to trigger all the ABC effects when you return them from the ABC Dragon Buster effect. You're going to be able to make Decode Talker with free materials, gain both the trigger effects. You're going to be able to make Proxy Dragon, opening up 3 extra monster zones. Plus, the deck has no quims, I believe that's the right word, quarrels, with making double ABC Dragon Buster. Sure, they can't do that turn 1 anymore because of the Link format, but if they open Gofu right now, the deck is very, very powerful. So with all of these facts, how ABC Dragon Buster is just one of the most powerful fusion monsters in the game, probably along right next to Darklaw, which I think is probably in the top 5 most powerful fusion monsters ever created. The other ones, one of the other ones probably being Construct as well, that being put on the ban list. Konami, bring that back on that list, or you're going to have hell to pay with those shit old players. I'm not joking. Konami, Constructor 1, do it. But yeah, ABC Dragon Buster is one of the most powerful fusion monsters of all time, just because of its it doesn't need a fusion spell card. You can use all 3 ABCs in the graveyard, and Union Hangar just gives the deck more advantage. So, personally, I believe that they should hit the consistency of ABCs by hitting Union Hangar to 1 or 2. Most likely with Konami, if they were to hit it, it would go to 2. Sadly, I don't think Konami will do this because of because it's not a card that Konami will hit preemptively. It's something that they may give a format just to see if ABCs will become the dominant deck. But it is one of the decks that need to be hit to give way to decks such as World Chalice, Goki, Trickstars. It's just a deck that needs to be given. It's just something that needs to happen for the format to become new, open. But yeah. What do you think of this, guys? Do you think Union Hangar should be hit? Do you think something else in ABC should be hit? Give me your opinions in the comment section below. I'm just here to give you my guys' opinion. Give you my opinion, guys. I just want to bring you facts, ideas, sort of like things to encourage you to, you know, just to give you ideas, because ABC is a very powerful deck in the Link format. I won't play it because I still got the flashbacks from YCS. Ghost Reaper turn 1. Every time I won the die roll. Ghost Reaper turn 1. But yeah, guys, that's basically the video. Tell me what you thought of this video in the comment section below. Tell me if you liked it. Tell me if you're happy that Konami Fix the Banlist is back. And yeah, guys, that's the video. Tell me if you think Union Hangar should be limited, semi-limited, banned, whatever. Just give me your full opinions in the comment section below. And yeah, that's it, guys. Robobat1 signing out. ABC, you need to get hit. Thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on this video for more Yu-Gi-Oh videos, and check out the links in the description for the previous video, and the link to my Facebook page where you can see previous videos that I've posted there, and any other information that I may have posted there. I hope to see you guys next time, and thanks for watching.